Mazraoui and the Ligt. And I would love to ask you guys, I just want to know from you guys, please, can you go, we have a poll here, we're asking you guys here, that is the 60 million pounds a fair valuation for the Ligt and Mazraoui? We have 9 of you who have voted. It's important to vote, so we have the idea of what you think. We have the idea of what you guys think, guys, because Mazraoui is a player which obviously Ten Hag wanted this player to start the season with, right? He wanted the player to start the season with. And the situation here is that Manchester United, we definitely must bring in these 2 players. It is so vital for us to bring these players, for us to have a good season. And guys, I think we are not talking about this enough. I will tell you guys what I think is going to happen, and I want to hear from you. But guys, please, please make sure you click the like on the video. It's very important because we want to have most of you here on the stream. And guys, we are like here every day. So please make sure you subscribe. We would love to see you guys here on our daily community. If you do have some questions, drop them below. But as I said, we are in for something really tedious when it comes to Manchester United this week. I am very confident that United we're going to do some business. Some are saying 2-3. I think it can be 4, and I'll tell you guys a little bit why I think so. Guys, you're jumping in. Please make sure you click the like on the video. That's important for us here. We have a small community. Please subscribe. We have highlighted the subscribe button. If we can, this season we have 1 week to have 10,000 subscribers. Can we have 10,000 subscribers before the season starts? I think that would be fantastic. If we can do, maybe Manchester United can win the league. It would never happen, I know. Anyway, guys, so as I said, Manchester United, we are clearly in for these 2 Bayern Munich players. We know that I came 2 days ago and told you guys, here we go. On Tuesday, there will be a trial. There will be a test for Mazraoui, Noussair Mazraoui, the Moroccan international, and it will happen. So tomorrow, Mazraoui will do his test. So Manchester United have agreed that deal with Mazraoui, but Bayern Munich. But Manchester United also wants the Ligt. So what does Bayern do? Bayern comes out and say, you know what? If you want these 2 players, let's make a package. We give you guys a package of 60 million pounds, and let's close the deal. Manchester United are trying to scrap some things around, trying to get if we can get the 55 million pound. I don't know what you think. That's why I'm asking you. We already have 20 votes. We want to hit 100 votes today. Go and vote. Is Mazraoui and the Ligt, are they actually a 60 million pound value? Are the valuation correct? Guys, please click the like on the video. Subscribe to the channel. There is a link for subscription on our chat there. Join us. We are live every morning. You can drop your comments. We don't take cash for comments. We read your comments. If they're sensible, we read them and we talk as a community. We want to build a natural community. We all love cash, but cash is not about us for now. We want to have a community of people who loves what they like, who loves their club, and who are ready to give in. Guys, please make sure you share the videos also for all socials. Our streams generally Our streams are generally 30 minutes, but we go on further if we have the right people and the right questions in our stream. So make sure you do so. So as I said, Mazraoui will be doing his test tomorrow. I mean, he has to come tomorrow. There haven't been any change in the sense of Mazraoui doing his test tomorrow. So I don't see anything will change there. But it means that Bayern has left. Also, Bayern has left South Korea. They are going back to Europe, and I can tell you that I mean, next weekend we'll be talking about the Charity Shield in Manchester. In the Charity Shield finals. I'm trying to read the tweet here. I'm being messed up with the tweet. Sorry, guys. Yeah, so we'll be talking about the Charity Shield. No, it's like a friendly game. It's like a preseason. Charity Shield is like a preseason. We'll be having playing that with Man City, and we would love to get your opinion on what lineup you want, guys. Because I want to draw my lineup for the Charity Shield Cup game against City with you. So make sure you subscribe. We have Ham Van Soist, who is saying, hello, sir. Hello, Ham Van Soist. How are you doing? How is your weekend? What is the name of the traditional dish in Holland? Can someone tell me? Han, can you help out with that? What is the name of the traditional deal in Holland? Because I will be there in some couple of weeks. I would love to taste the local food there. So guys, please make sure you help me out here on that one. So United, yeah, the story here is we are Manchester United. We have a lot of things we need to do. The most critical position here in Manchester in our team will be the midfield. I think no midfield, no party. This is it. No midfield. We have the spider. The sniper man has said hi, the sniper man. Guys, you guys, welcome to the stream, guys. If you do have questions, drop them. We will answer them as we go on in the next 15-20 minutes. But let's just get the news out of there, guys. All the legends, we're seeing you guys here. If you're live here, if you can write hi, it's just hi. Just just write the word hi. I want to see you guys. I want to know some of you who are in the stream. I already know some of you who write and take part in this stream, and it is fantastic much. It is fantastic much. I love it. So yeah. So Manchester United needs to start the season. I don't care about the Charity Shield game. I won the Fulham game. That's what that counts. That's the 3 points that counts. I think United needs to go and win that Fulham game because it's important that we start the season in the rise. Don't forget, the haters are there with their guns waiting for Erik ten Hag to be sacked. They are waiting for Manchester United to lose a game. So we start talking about sacking Erik ten Hag. That's what they want. I once had a very good friend, a golfer, who said, you will never imagine what the negative things people think about you. Yeah, so okay, we'll come about that. We'll talk about that, Hans Van Soy. So let me come back to the news. Manchester United, as I said, the team is back. They came back yesterday from the US. Today they are on training. The whole team is in Carrington. When I mean the whole team, not the team who took part in the preseason training or the marketing exercise, because let's be honest, preseason games are mostly marketing games where you try to expand your fan base through, you know, selling your goods. And you know, if you have whatever business you have you ever gone through the market or gone to a marketplace? You see people giving you free pieces of pizza to taste. This is what preseason is all about in the football sense, trying to expand that fan base and the taste, and you know what your company is all about. We have Bringing Amodi saying hi. Guys, if you're coming in here first, please make sure you click the subscribe button, because if we can hit 10,000 subscribers, we have something to do for you guys. And we'll have a chat with you guys privately, but let me just finish this. Let me finish the stream, because we have something, a big news at the end of the stream. So anyway, as I was saying, Manchester United, we have to reinforce our midfield. The situation here with our midfield, let me just break it down. I don't want to beat about the bush. We need to bring in these two players. Mazraoui and also Ligt. Bayern have demanded for £60 million. We are asking you guys, is that a good valuation for the two players? And we do have here we have 83% of you, after 30 of you have voted, 83% of you have saying that yes, it's a good valuation. It's a good valuation. I mean, look at it. Bayern wants 42, right? For Ligt. And they want 18 for Mazraoui. The thing with Ligt is 42. Ligt just 4 or 5 years ago, Ligt was worth £70 million. So I think it's a good valuation. I think United are trying to scrap some £2 million from it, scrap some £3 million from that. I think the deal will happen. The problem is when. You know, so that these guys can feature in this game. Good morning to everyone. That's from our legend Tunde Joy. The sniper man said Anfield agenda roasted at the Man United fan 5 minutes in his stream. He needs to go now. Okay. Let me see where he's coming. Definitely is needed to be sorted before the midfield. Yeah. So we can't put the CDM in the central back. That is true. I think you're talking about Kobe Mwenu. That's from the sniper man here, who is really worried about United's midfield. I think United, the biggest worries, people are talking about Ligt, Mazraoui. It's our midfield. If we cannot control games, we'll be swamped. If we cannot control games, we'll be swamped. Please, guys, go to all the bigger communities and tell people, go to Manchester United, MUFC, and tell them that the midfield is super, super important. You know, screw whatever defender we want to bring at this moment. We can manage that. But this midfield, if we cannot, McTominay can't keep a ball, can't hold the ball for 2 seconds. You know, I mean, Kobe Menu can, but who is the CDM? How do we move forward? It's very important for you to start thinking this way as a fan. If you really love a club, you need to be honest, brutally honest with what you see. So I would like to ask a question for you guys. Please, guys, tell me what you think. Which is the area of the pitch which worries you a lot? For me, is the central. For me, is the midfield. I used to be a previous midfielder. I know what I'm talking about. If you don't have a midfielder who can control a game, right? Who can keep the ball for 5 seconds, not just keeping. When I mean keep the ball, I mean we don't lose the ball. Then you if you can have such a midfielder, then you're a massive problem. Guys, please make sure you click the like on the video. If we can have 100 likes while we're live, then you guys have just done it. Then you've done a good job. If we don't have 100 likes, it's on you because you didn't click the video. But thanks to all of you doing that. Anyway, yeah, you're having some big time welcome here from our yeah, we're having some big time welcome from our moderator here, Ham Van Soist. A very good guy, by the way. Someone who always shares the Dutch, you know, hospitality. Some of you don't know, haven't been in Holland. Yes, I have, but I mean, Ham Van Soist know what I'm talking about. Anyway, guys, yeah, so as I was saying, yeah, we asked a question about what areas are very important, and we have the sniper man has said the defense, and I think the defense, it is important, the defense. But let me tell you this, guy, I think not only the defense, I think the midfield, because look, in the defense we have someone like Lisandro Martinez, who is definitely fit. He played all the games in the Copa America. He will play. Yes, Lenny Euro, we can fit Harry Maguire in that defense. I agree, just for some few games. But I think that midfield, when you take the ball from that defense to the midfield, that midfield has to be sorted. Look, if any of you were wondering the absence of Amrabat, you will see Amrabat's absent in the Charity Shield. You see how City will control the game, how we will need power for us to play, how someone like Kobe Menu will be frustrated because we don't have people to break the lines. You will see it in the Charity Shield. You will see it. Then you will know that the Amrabat that most of you are saying that I was talking about how he can't keep the ball. We have a guy here, Deliso, or whosoever, I forgot the name, one of our subscribers, saying that he can't keep the ball. He can't keep the ball. He's not good. He can't give an easy pass. You will see how important he is in the system. So, yeah, sorry guys. So that's what I'm trying to say, guys. Please, sorry. I'm trying. My son is calling me while I'm live. I am live, my son. You shouldn't do that. So yeah, that's the story here. That's the story here. That Mazraoui and Ligt United. We need to United. We need to make sure that, you know, honestly, we need to get that deal done. Talking about that deal, about the deal with Deliso, sorry, not Deliso. What am I talking about? About Mazraoui and Ligt. I think they will bring some value in the team. These are players that understand Erik ten Hag's system of play. These are players that are genuinely good players. And do they add value to United? Yes. Having someone like Mazraoui means we can go offensive. Yes, we will be. But you have to understand, Manchester City does concede goals. Real Madrid, they do concede goals. The question is how many goals you can score for you to get goals. If we have Luke Shaw going on the left, we need to have Wan Bissaka or Mazraoui going on the right. So there have to be that balance of play where you have a V when going up rather than having a slightly L, if you see what I'm saying. So I think it will be vital. Guys, click the like on the video if you're jumping in. We're having AI. Is that AI? Yes. AI Mark say, I am not a fan of Amrabat. Oh, you are the one who wrote that. We can do better. It was AI. Sorry, Deliso. AI has said Amrabat is a waste of space in terms of talent. He doesn't hate Amrabat. We're talking in the football sense that Amrabat doesn't really bring that value. Look, if you're talking of a player who will make us play good football, I think I can agree with AI on AI Mark on Amrabat. But if you're talking on a player who will break the lines and help our creative players play, Amrabat is needed. Let me tell you why. Claude Makelele, most of you know him, right? Claude Makelele helped Real Madrid, help Chelsea, help the creative players to play better. It is so important. You talk about Fred, who used to play for Manchester United. Yes, he had a tenacity, but you have to have someone who break the lines. Kobe Menu is very creative. If we use Kobe Menu as a holding defender, as a CDM, it would be a massive mistake. I don't know if you guys do believe, but this is what I think. If we use Kobe Menu as a CDM, that would be the biggest mistake. Ten Hag has to be sacked for that. That would be the biggest mistake Manchester United can do, to be honest. So we really need people who come into the team that will bring that will really break the line. I think that's why they are going for Ugarte. Has any of you watched Ugarte play? Has any of you watched him? I know you know he played in Sporting Lisbon. Yes, was it Sporting Lisbon? Yeah, Sporting. Yeah, but look, Ugarte's highest threat as a footballer is his energy. He never walks. Like, he can play. He has an unbelievable strength in the midfield. That is why United wants to buy him. That's why they identify him to be that guy who has that who can take the ball and start and play, you know, can play a high line and has that energy. That's one of his biggest threats in football. I think he's a kind of player that can do well in clubs like Atlético Madrid, on clubs that he is not normally a player that can control games, but he's better on the ball than Fred, 100%. But intelligent as well. But his biggest threat is that he has that energy. He has an abnormal energy, just like Bruno Fernandes, by the way. Yeah, so Kobe Menu is an offensive midfielder, not a holding midfielder. That's from the Sniper Man. That was used to be my position, so I can tell you that exactly. You're correct. I know open offensive midfielders are players who are more creative, while the defensive are more playing a backing up role. So there is today morning we have the Manchester Evening News. Yeah, came out with this dialogue with this scope that Anko, right? I think most of you know David Hanko, the player who plays for Slovakia. He plays actually for a Dutch club. I think Hamdan van Hoist will know this player. He plays for a Dutch club. He has been targeted by Manchester United, and he can play in the central defense. He can play in the left and right wing. He is very disciplined. And United are trying to find a deal for this player. We know, I think he plays for Feyenoord, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, we know that I looked at the transfer market. We know that his valuation is 30 million euros, so roughly 25 million pounds. There can be a deal to be made here. That's why I'm saying, guys, put your fingers crossed. I am quite sure. I'm really sure that Manchester United, we are going to do a deal this summer. I'm really sure. Guys, we have 30 of you watching. Guys, we have already have 200 of you in the stream. Please, guys, make sure you click the like on the video. Please click the share button. Can all of you share? If we have 20 shares on this video, we will have minimum 200 live people watching. Please, can you help and click the share button? I'm speaking to most of you, the ultras, like AI Mark, the Sniper Man. I mean, most of you know how it works here. It will be so helpful, and thanks for all of you who have done so. I'm not there with you, but you have a conscience. You can. That will be helpful. Go place these videos on Facebook. That will be so helpful for you guys as well. So you have the Sniper Man who is saying that Ugarte is more aggressive and fouls more. Yeah, he takes a lot of cards. He's very aggressive. He can even fight. I don't know. He's a street footballer. He's really hard. I watched his games with PSG, and one of the reasons why he wasn't used a lot by the Spanish coach for PSG, what's his name again? He just came down my head. Is because he's not the kind of baller, the guy who keeps the ball a lot, but he dismantles his opponent. So he has that energy to stop the opponent for progressions, which is something United will find valuable. I'm not saying I am not saying we don't need addition. I am saying we need better players. Amrabat can do an okay job, but here we can do better. AI Mark, yes. I think coming back to AI Mark's point about Amrabat can do a better job, but we can do better. United are trying to do better because we have a strategy. I don't know if most of you have noticed this, but the strategy for United this year is that we are trying to sell players before we buy. And we are not just jumping on one player, we're jumping on 3 potential players, so we can find that balance. And that is a plus already. I agree with you, we can do better. But guys, please don't forget, let me just hold the stream. Please, guys, don't forget that the Ineos group came to Manchester United. Manchester United, a team with massive depth. Manchester United, every year, the Glazers take £20 million of dividends. Manchester United has a team that is a club that has been drained by the American owners. And now we have new people taking care of that club. And we have to be rational. We should stop asking for Kylian Mbappe. We should stop going for crazy deals. I don't care. At this point, I will go for an average player. Just the name Manchester, honestly, if I'm telling you guys, you can think I'm joking. Just the name Manchester and Old Trafford, it gives us some extra advantage. We have something that many clubs don't have. We have a fan base, people who love our club. That's you. But there is something that I want you guys also to know. That Manchester United, the football club, is a club not like others. You know, they are different. It is not Real Madrid. It's a club which I came into this club. I haven't been given a penny from this club, just like you. But what I'm trying to make you guys understand that we can take care of ourselves even if we don't have the finance. But we have been drained all these years. Hence, you know, we have to make some serious decisions going forward. We cannot just be buying players, overrated players. We need to buy players that fit the puzzle. That's what I'm trying to say. We can't risk yellow card every game, America every game. Well, yeah. So why McTominay is being sold, not Ericsson and Lindelof? Yeah, look. This is a good. You just came back from what I'm saying. The reason why Manchester United is going very slow on the market, very important question. Why McTominay, not Ericsson? Ericsson's value. This is one thing. Ericsson. If a club comes and say they want Ericsson for 5 million, we will give Ericsson immediately. We know Ericsson wants Ajax Amsterdam wants Ericsson, and I think he's going to go there. Van Hoyst, are they talking a lot about Ericsson in the Dutch league? Because I think he might return to Ajax Amsterdam. I think Van Hoyst might tell us because he stays there. He is there. We got Ericsson for free, which means if we sell Ericsson, we make some profit. That's true. But if we sell McTominay for the valuation we want, 25 million, it's a clear full profit, you know, because he came through our football system and we're selling him we're having a full profit of 25 million, which is more than if we sell Sancho for 40 million. I don't know if you guys understand the mathematics, the modern financial situations, the financial rules that have been placed in the game. So Manchester United, for us to buy, we have to sell. It's very important, and it's not just selling. Sell in a situation where you are not in huge debt. So selling Mason Greenwood, Marseille paid us 25 million cash for Mason Greenwood. This is how you sell. So it's a full profit. So you guys have to start thinking on this. Why United isn't going for these players. Guys, please make sure you click a like on the video. We are not seeing that like. I understand that I do understand that the Manchester United fan base, what they love most is all this. Here we go, you know, all these stories, you know. But honestly, when you're a fan, when you have the opportunity to share your views, I think it's important that you do so. So, so McTominay, as I said, McTominay is not a player that will come and I think will take a team to like a top 4, top 6 even. McTominay is a good player. He's a player that can play in a system. He's disciplined, hardworking. He's a good pro, a Scottish international. He can score you goals. He can keep you in the Premier League. So if McTominay goes to Fulham, he will be a star player for Fulham and he will galvanize them. Fulham just made 50 million for the Portuguese midfielder they sold to Bayern Munich, right? So Fulham has to sell. If Fulham has to buy. If Fulham doesn't give Manchester United 25 million for McTominay, minimum, United wanted 30, but they are in that range. And even if we give McTominay for 25 million, a player which, as AI Mark have just said, scored 10 goals last season. Look, McTominay, we will give McTominay for 25 million and 5 million add-ons. If you don't want it, you should go and search another player. Get a player with less experience with that same money. So I think Manchester United are falling into the grab. Unfortunately, Manchester United, the club, because we were badly run all these years, many people are taking us for a ride. Guys, we've made this poll here. The poll we have we have this poll here from the United Way that we are saying, we're asking you guys, is 60 million pounds a fair valuation for Ligt? And for Ligt and Mazraoui, and 79% say yes. Let me ask a question about McTominay, because this is a real thing. Let me end this poll and ask you guys and create another poll. I really want is McTominay valuation more than 20 million pounds? Is McTominay's valuation more than 20 million pounds correct? So is it fair? So is McTominay's valuation more than 20 million pounds fair? I want to ask you guys, tell me if you think McTominay is worth more than 20 million, because this is what Manchester United are asking. The reason why we do streams is because we want you guys to take part. You guys should have a say. You guys should have a word. So come here and tell me, should United, what I'm trying to say is Manchester United has turned down an 18 million pound from West Ham. They want 18 million. And also an 18 million pound from Galatasaray. Galatasaray has that's the Manchester United Evening News has confirmed that Galatasaray has left the race. The thing is that McTominay could go to Galatasaray because the package, the personal package between the player and the clubs are really good. McTominay will end there like 4.5 million pound in Galatasaray and in any team that wants to buy him. But the question is our valuation, Manchester United valuation for the player. United wants 25 million at least for McTominay. So that's why we are asking you guys, is that a good valuation? Is McTominay worth that sum of money? It is important for you guys to go in and tell me if he does worth that type of money. And yeah, so please go and tell me below. We have a poll there, guys. Go and tell me. I really want to know what you guys think about this. So we have the sniper man who's saying, but I still think he can be sold for 25-30 million and nothing less. Yeah. So yeah. Then we have AI Mark who said McTominay should be worth 30 million. We were offered 30 million last year, but Erik ten Hag turned it down because we couldn't get a replacement. That is true. That is true. We did a video here on McTominay when there was that offer. Even Harry Maguire also had that offer of 30 million last year, but it was difficult for Manchester United to find a replacer. And I think McTominay, as a player, as a valuable player, I think he really does deserve to be. McTominay really deserves. I mean, McTominay is a player, is a 30 million player in today's market. Let's be honest, because the way they evaluate players are this: you're international, number of games you have played in your leagues. How if you look even in the fitness levels in terms of injuries, McTominay is mostly injury free. In regards to his contribution on the team you play, he is. I mean, on a good month, McTominay is a stable starter for Manchester United. So I think, I mean, we will not sell McTominay for less than 25. I would say even go to an extent and say he should stay. This is a player which I've complained that he doesn't fit the Erik ten Hag style. And some of you might say this. You might say, oh, Erik ten Hag loves McTominay. Erik ten Hag doesn't want to sell McTominay. He has confirmed on TV that McTominay is so important for him. Let me tell you guys, the politics of football, if you go on TV, let me say, if Manchester United goes on TV and starts saying that, let me just tell you, and say that Kobbie Mainoo is trash. We don't care about the player. I mean, if he wants to play, he should play. He should go and I mean all those type of stuff. Then yeah, very easy. The value of Kobbie Mainoo drops. It drops like a funnel. I mean, it just drops. You always have to back your players. That is how football works. That's the secret of you have to keep the value. We have the Spider-Man say I call him Spider. The Sniper Man said and we got Sabitzer instead. That he was talking about McTominay should have gone, yeah, and we got Sabitzer instead. And for loan, yes, I said McTominay. That's from AI Max saying McTominay also fuels the home growth quota. That is what I'm saying. He is full profit. I just said that some minutes ago. He is full profit, just like Marcus Rashford could be full profit, just like Mason Green was full profit. I mean, so it's just that that's how it works. That's how it works. So John O'Connell have said that fair price for both. Okay. I hope you're a United fan, because you know what, we're trying to squeeze things here. But look, again, talking about what John O'Connell has just said. Guys, please make sure you click the like on the video, subscribe. There is a link for subscription there. We can hit 10,000 and we can do that all in with you. If we can have 50 subscribers today on our stream, that would be fantastic. But guess what? 50 likes will be something which is not which will be well appreciated by you guys. So keep clicking the like button. Let me say, so John has come in and said, okay, that's a fair play, that's a fair cost. He's talking about the 60 million. I assume he's talking about the 60 million, about the two players for Bayern Munich. Yes, I agree, it is a fair price, but we are in a negotiation process. We'll still have some time to negotiate. It is very important that Manchester United also try to squeeze something. Look, we did something. I want to see you guys here, because this week, before the Charity Shield, this week we're going to have a morning video where I'm going to tell you guys my lineup. I will stake it here and I'll tell you guys what my lineup is going to be, and I want you guys to join it and tell me what you think. I really do think that a 55, anything between 55 and maximum 60 is a good deal. But there is still window of opportunity to negotiate here, in terms of the price. If you we bought Anthony for 80, right? For 80 million pounds, and that was just a one big shit player, Anthony, the Brazilian. And we're going for two players who are quite good players who will be valuable for our playing style going forward. I would say 60 is not the worst demand. So I see what John Collins says. If you don't want Amrabat or Rabiot, we should tell them so that they can sign elsewhere. They are waiting for us. Yes, I agree. Amrabat, the situation with Amrabat here is, Amrabat will sign Manchester United. Let me tell you something. There are certain players, when you see Amrabat sign, it's not training with Fiorentina, is because an agreement has been made already in the background. I can tell you guys for free. There is an agreement. It's not, the media won't say this. There is already an agreement. Amrabat will wait. I think they will even pay him for not to sign. And they will tell him we'll give you a better deal. So I think the last minutes of the transfer window, let me just put it this way. If United plays against City, City beats out, let me say 3-1, 3-0, 5-1, 4-1. United will just go in and start splashing money. The window between action and inaction is too small for Manchester United. We are trying to save money. We have no choice also. You won't blame the Ineos group. They have invested money to build in Carrington, the dressing rooms of Old Trafford. They are trying to do things out of nothing. So I just think that they are doing things more or less okay. And with Rabiot is demanding, I think he's demanding how much? I think I read the other time, 13 million pounds a year. I think Rabiot, if Rabiot is not ready, he was making I think roughly in pounds 7 million pounds a year, if not 6.5 to 7 million pounds a year in Juventus. If he's not ready to compromise on his income, then we can buy him. The thing is that you as a United fan, you don't spend the money, so it's so easy for you to call these figures. But as a football club, to maintain a football club, you always need to know that it's a business. Hence, you need to make business decisions. So I will love fans who are more into business decisions rather than fans who are just throwing numbers around. Please cover the news where you want to sign realmadrid.com. What news? What's this? Please cover the news where you want to sign Real So want to sign Real Madrid CM central midfielder. I know Manchester United were interested in signing one player from Real Madrid, and that was Tchouaméni. You know, so and I don't know central midfielder. That's Tchouaméni, and Ancelotti came last week. That was last week in the weekend on Saturday. Before the Barcelona game, he was asked a question. That's the manager of Real Madrid. About them buying and selling players. He said it's okay. No player wants to leave. We are not selling and we are not ready to buy. So when it comes to Real Madrid, you guys shouldn't listen to people, because Real Madrid will do what Real Madrid wants. Real Madrid knows pretty much well that they have a team that can start the season. They already bought Mbappe. I don't think Real will sell, except they really have to. So I haven't seen any sign to show Real Madrid wants to sell. So the Sniper Man says it is by Manchester Evening News. Oh, I see. Manchester Evening News. I know that Manchester Evening News, they are very close to the Manchester Football Club. But what I know is let's talk a little bit about Wan Bissaka. Wan Bissaka also is a player which Manchester United wants to sell. And we have agreed a price on Wan Bissaka. United have agreed to go. Actually, in a good way, United wanted 20 million for Wan Bissaka. Best defensive defender in Europe. You can put it this way on one. But we have come to an agreement of 18 million pounds. I think that's the money to cancel Mazraoui's demand. And so I haven't still seen this. The big story also is about Jadon Sancho. Some are not most people are talking about Jadon Sancho not being part of Ten Hag's plans. Yes, I know that Jadon Sancho wants to. Many people will want to that Jadon Sancho start playing. He has a massive fan base with Manchester United, but again, it would depend a lot on many things. That's what I would say. It will depend on many things. So Sky Germany has described the transfer imminent here. They're saying the transfer is imminent. That is in regards to the Ligt, which is 42 million pounds, and I think it's okay. And so I've got the news about Real Madrid, where the Manchester Evening News is saying that according to reports in Spain, United are amongst the club interested in Real Madrid defenders Juan Martinez, who is 16 years old. That's a kid, yeah. He won't play for United right away. He is been dubbed the next Sergio Ramos. I have never seen the kid. I can't say much about him. We know that clubs like Barcelona, Atletico Madrid, and Valencia, they are reportedly interested in this player, which is Juan Martinez. But look, this is not a player that will solve United's problem this transfer window. We are all about the transfer window. So, that's that. And guys, I want to say this, guys. Look, Wan Bissaka, yes, was bought for 50 million pounds. Back in the days, that was a valuation which many thought it was all over the place, but we didn't have a team of negotiators. Believe me, if it was today, Wan Bissaka would not be bought in such a high sum or a high fee. Wan Bissaka has done what he can do as a footballer. But like it or not, Manchester United, we are not a defensive club. Manchester United, we have to learn how to be on the front foot. We have to show that we have to show our intent. There must be an intent here for Manchester United. And one of the biggest takeaway for next season will be how we can express or show what we are all about. We need to play some good football. Honestly, I will not support Erik ten Hag on this one. We need to show some good football. To be honest, we really do. Where is the Real Madrid? I don't know. I haven't seen anything about Real Madrid's central midfielder, but I've read about a certain Real Madrid defender Juan Martinez, which Manchester, but he's a kid. He's not a player for today. United have been doing all this, buying players buying players often, so it doesn't. It's nothing new when it comes to Real Madrid checking up buying Real Madrid player. Guys, please make sure you click the like on the video, guys. Get involved with the United Way. We want to hit 10,000 subscribers. Maybe you can help us hit that milestone, guys. Please, for all of you who join our stream, we are live every morning, right? Every morning, UK time to 9:30, 10, anytime. If you're subscribing, make sure you click the bell, because you know we can't just go anytime live if there is something new. It is very important. Thanks for all of you who are supporting the project, because I mean, without you, this wouldn't be available. Do you want Manchester United to play transition football or possession-based football? I want to see possession-based football. That's from Mark. That's why you are Mark. That's why you are Silky. I will. Well, I want to choose what I like. I play and like possession-based football. Some of you, well, you don't need to know. We don't really. Some of you are new here. I live in between Spain and Russia. So I have a lot of Spanish friends. I love the football. If you go on Spanish beach, the football in Spain is mostly technically based. I mean, the football in Spain is mostly, they possession based. They enjoy it. Spanish people don't watch the Premier League mostly because they don't like the push and run. They like the possession base. They don't like the transition, as I said. So I love, coming back to your question, which I haven't answered, I've been rambling, is I love the possession-based football. I think it's more attractive. It shows that you have a playing style. You know what you're doing, what you're all about as a football club, and that's my own way of doing of seeing things. If United we can get a possession-based players, if I think it will be easier for our defense. And let me give you guys just 3 of the 5 important things in possession-based football. When you play possession-based football, you save energy. When you play possession-based football, you dictate games. When you play possession-based football, you need to really have fast defenders. I'm talking as a 1-, because when you play possession-based football, when you lose possession, your opponent hits you on a counter-attack. You see, so it is very important when you choose to play possession-based football, you need to acquire players who are good at keeping the ball. The reason why City plays well is because they have players who can keep them. Let me look at the United team. We have Luke Shaw in defense, who's good on the ball. Mazraoui comes and good on the ball. I won't say Wan Bissaka was bad, but that confident on going forward, Wan Bissaka wasn't. We know Dalot is good on the ball. Lisandro Martinez is the best transition player in Europe, I can say. I mean, I've watched a lot of football. And if we can bring someone like Ligt, who is, I mean, the whole mojo of Ligt is that he's very good on the ball. And we come and get a good holding midfielder. You have someone like Kobe Menu, who is good on the ball. Bruno Fernandes also can be good on the ball. In the attack line, we have 2 players who are super direct. You have Garnacho is super direct. He's good on the ball, but he's super direct footballer. And you have Marcus Rashford. But when you bring into the mix someone like the Ivorian, yeah, right? In Ahmad is a possession-based player, and then you see how we can play going forward. It is very important that Manchester United, we do start playing possession football, because we have attackers who can break the line, who can make the moves. Someone we just acquired, Joshua Zirkzee. So it's important for that. I hope I did answer, or I explained, or you learned something from my explanation. If you do have some, you can put them below. Anyway, guys, we're closing the poll 80. It's McTominay evaluation. Let's do it 20. We have 2 more people to vote. Let's close it for 20 votes. Is McTominay evaluation more than £20 million fair? Basically, the question is, should we sell McTominay for nothing less than 20 million or for more than 20 million? Because United, it's written here that United, if we United haven't agreed to sell McTominay for 25, the deal is that if we're selling McTominay for 25, 5 million has to be realistic add-ons, which means McTominay's valuation is 30 million, full stop. And guess what? I do support that idea, because I think McTominay is a player that deserves such a respect. Anyway, guys, great speaking to you. Smash a like on the video. Get involved with the United Way TV. Thanks for all of you, the legends. Guys, please make sure you share this video. If you haven't subscribed, do subscribe. We will. There is not little or no news, big time news today. I mean, we cannot There will be some contents as time goes on. Maybe today we'll be hearing a year we go. This is what we do. But guess what? We have had a year we come. That's that's what I created. A year we come. So year we come is not the come which you you think, but you know, here we come. When we are about to sign a player, here we go is from Fabrizio Romano. So yeah, guys, as I said, lovely show. Thanks for all of you showing in. Thanks also for our for our moderators. Also, we are Han Van Soist, who has been here. Thank you guys a lot for taking care of the streams. Also, you have Tunde Joy as well. Thanks for the who are new in the stream. We want to big up our new guys on the stream. We had John O'Connell who came in as a newbie on the stream. Guys, we are here live. We read all comments. Yusuf Lawal, talk about Amrabat. We did have a chat about Amrabat. Yusuf, I guess you learned something about that. Yeah, and yeah, guys, again, I will end the video by saying that please make sure you subscribe. We had over 400 of you in the stream today. Smash a like on that video because it's so important.